My current challenge is I am selling all of my possessions, the fish painting, the Star Wars painting, everything. Everything of my life is for sale. And we in Australia have Facebook and Facebook Marketplace. So I'm putting individual items onto Facebook Marketplace just to sell them. If they do not sell, I have a backup plan where I'm going to donate it to a friend whose wife has a connection with our women's shelter. So any donations would be gratefully appreciated. What's driving me insane about Facebook Marketplace is, what's the size? Is it still available? Well, it's fucking advertised. Yes, it's still available. And the size, it's a fucking standard tall boy. Tall boys are 150 wide and a set of drawers. It's a standard 90 fucking centimeters. Nothing in this place, in my house in Jordan, it is individually sized. Nothing here in Australia is anything other than the basic sizes for any of the items. You know that you've priced something too low when you've had 35 inquiries in the first hour of an item. I put the bed, the tall boy and the bedside tables as one, $350. Got not an inquiry. Week later, split them up. So for a total of about 400, and the inquiries are just blowing off the chart. So if I sell the individual items, I will earn more money than if I sell them as a job lot, as in a mattress, a bed, 2 bedside tables, and a tall boy. A tall boy is just an extended set of drawers, for those that don't know. The fan went to the lovely Howard today because of the amount of rain that's happening, and he's in a van and he just has so much moisture. He's just wanting some air movement to dry out his van. That was $5 that he gave me in coins that he took away a metal desktop fan. The other people the gorgeous lady who bought the rack, she was selling her clothes, midwife. She was selling just to make a little extra money and to get rid of the items that she didn't want. I'm meeting a lot of absolutely amazing people who are downsizing. The lady who I sold the wicker baskets to, she is a South African lady who lives here in Australia, who understands that the cost of living is just too much here at the moment. So they are downsizing to see if they can make ends meet. And they were going to have the conversation about moving back to South Africa because the cost of living in Australia is so great, and South Africa is coming up as a reasonable place to live, even if you are in a gated community. This whole experience I am fabulously excited about and absolutely frustrated about. I am struggling to find a home for my favourite painting in the world. And my favourite painting was a commission for a local artist, a registered nurse who I worked with, who was an amateur painter. And now he is doing art full time. I am struggling to find a home for these 3 panels of acrylic on canvas of the Death Star. It is a one-off unique item. But I am struggling to find a home for it because I do actually want a price for it. It cost me money and it is a very, very unique item. So we'll just wait and see if that finds a home. I did somebody suggested that they would babysit it for me, but they didn't have enough wall space. I inquired for somebody in the military if they would set it aside for me and keep it safe for me, but they are currently not in the country thanks to Donald fucking Trump and fucking destroying the world. So those couple of options seem to have closed themselves to me. My move to Jordan. Today is probably like the 27th, 28th of May. My last day is the 4th of June that I work, even though I finished technically on the 7th of June with the resignation that I put in, and slutty butt fast buddy butt fuck accepted my resignation without question. And he is sending off emails to other people, and I do not think the workplace that I'm leaving, which was toxic, has become even more toxic. So leaving it is not going to be the saddest thing that ever happens to me. I've sent out a couple of messages to a few people about there is a function that somebody wanted to make for me on the 4th of July, ironically, at a local tavern for a get-together. That's absolutely fine. I don't mind that. My only sadness is that I am leaving the most... Everyone thinks they work in a toxic environment, but I work in an exceptionally toxic environment where it's ironic that after 42 years I'm still fighting the same fights. Access to staff, access to equipment, access to the award provisions. It's not as if it's the same people that I'm on the opposite side of the table to after 42 years, so why am I having the same argument? Because it's the system. It isn't the incompetent people employed in the system. It is the system itself, ironically enough. I will be doing some countdowns. You'll see the countdown from 10 days to 1 day. I'll do short ones and then I'll do some extended stuff. I am really looking forward to departing Australia's shores, just to give me an opportunity just to heal. Whether it's 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, life is a challenge. But anyway, the purpose of making this video is, if something's advertised on Facebook Marketplace, just fucking accept it as the item that it is. I'm not a store. I do not have any legal obligation that it is certain size and certain dimensions. It is just an item that's for fuck's sale. A standard item purchased in an average store in Australia. Everything is a standard fucking size. Queen size bed is a queen size bed. Single bed is a single bed. Fuck's sake, the measurements don't change. I am looking forward to the next stage of my life.